Hi guys, welcome to Happy Visas, welcome to sunny Moscow. And today, obviously, uh, it's gone from plus 15 to -2, -3. I'm on my second take of this video, so my hands are very cold. I do apologize. So I hope I get it right this time. So I'm going to tell you the story about 4 times women have made me laugh. I've been asked the question, was I happy in my relationships? Did any of them put a smile on my face? Did anybody ever make me happy? So I'm gonna tell you the 4 stories that women put a smile on my face. 3 of them were partners, and one of them was my best friend, my former assistant, who, oh, I miss Svetlana, great assistant, great woman. Unfortunately, she moved to Spain. But anyway, so the first story is, I'm going to do it in reverse order, actually. I'm going to do it in reverse order. So I'm in the office, and Svetlana, my assistant, and Malika, my new assistant, and Anya, we're all in the office, we're all working away. And Svetlana says to me, "Phil, have you ever had an English girlfriend?" Anyway, so I scratch my head, I'm trying to think, and I couldn't remember ever having an English girlfriend. So the only thing I said, "Oh, Svetlana, I was a very ugly child. Nobody wanted me." And she said, "But Phil, you're an ugly old man." And then Malika chipped in, my new assistant, and she says, "Phil, don't worry, you only have to be more handsome than a monkey to get a woman in Moscow." So I've sent my best friend Richard, I've sent him an SMS saying, "Richard, good news, my new assistant says I'm more handsome than a monkey." And instant reply. This is why it was so funny. It was an instant reply from Richard. I never knew you could type that quick. And he says, "Fire her immediately for lying." So I thought that was a funny story about how my assistant made me laugh. Now, my 3 partners, my 3 relationships, how they made me laugh. So with my first wife, I had a paranoia about my teeth. One tooth was crooked. So my very good friend Norman, great dentist, charged me $5,000. But anyway, so he changed these 3 teeth for me. Don't look that good now. But anyway, he's changed them 3 teeth for me. So I've gone home to my first wife with a big, big smile. And her words were, "Phil, do you think it was the teeth that made you ugly?" so I thought that was funny. And the second one was with my second wife. So I've proposed to. Well, let me tell you a bit of history of the story first. So I've met my wife at speed dating. So I've met her at speed dating, and I want to get married. Great woman. And so what I did was I booked the restaurant where we'd met at speed dating 2 years to the day. So exactly 2 years to the day. I've chose the same table, the same restaurant, almost the exact same time, exactly 2 years to the day. And I've asked her to marry me. I've got down on one knee and said, "Will you marry me?" And she said, "No, I wasn't romantic enough." So I said, so I've explained to her, I've said, "Well, how is it not romantic? We met on this table, we met in this restaurant. It's exactly 2 years to the day." And she's gone, "No, it isn't. We met on a Sunday." My wife is very smart. She laughed about it when she thought about it. So anyway, so that was, I couldn't stop laughing about that. I hope you guys find it funny. And my current wife, a great woman, we've been together almost 11 years. How she made me laugh was when we met, she couldn't speak any English. I mean, her English was very, very poor. But she did like drinking beer, and we did go out together, and I don't know how we really communicated. But in the first year of our relationship, she thought, "Wow, what an intelligent man." She said, she gave me the utmost respect. She thought I was very, very intelligent. I came across that way, she said. And then she said when she learnt English, she thought, oh my God, what an idiot I'm with. And she said by then it was too late. She'd already moved in with me. We'd already bought a flat together, and it was just too late. But so in the beginning, she thought I was quite intelligent, but after a while, she realised that, hold on a minute, what an idiot I'm with. So anyway, guys, them are my 4 stories. You know, 3 of them were partners. One of them was my best friend and personal assistant, Svetlana. And my wife is called Svetlana as well, so don't mix them up. And you know, the next story, guys, I'm going to tell you about my very good friend Tom, the astronaut. Very famous as a fantasist in Moscow. I'm going to tell you how I met him, and and I'm going to tell you the stories that he used to tell everybody during his probably 10 years in Moscow that I knew him. Cheers, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. I don't get paid for these videos. Please like. If you see buy me a coffee below, please buy me a coffee. I need to feed the kids. Cheers, guys.